Title: Skater star Bam Margera in emotional tumult, pledges crack fuel Endgame over child visit woes. TLDR. Bam Margera, famed skateboarder and television personality, is in the midst of an emotional whirlwind, asserting he'd resort to a deadly crack binge if denied further access to his son. The celeb's distressing statement comes after being unable to see his child for over 2 months, eliciting concern among fans and the public. Let's deep dive into this dramatic situation. Now onto the full scoop, folks. The Jackass star is known for his daredevil stunts, but lately, it's not a high-flying skateboard trick that's causing shockwaves. Instead, it's his very public cry for help, a grim assertion that he's on the brink of smoking crack till he's dead, all because he's been denied contact with his son for more than 2 months. A heartbreaking and deeply troubling situation indeed. Who would have thought that a man who's spent a good chunk of his life skating on the edge, performing gnarly tricks, and entertaining millions, would be pushed to the edge in such a heartrending manner? We might ask, where's the help, the support, the intervention? We're all for freedom of speech, but isn't this more like a desperate plea for help that's bouncing off social media echo chambers and landing on deaf ears? It's easy to sit back and munch on popcorn as the saga unfolds, but let's remember that behind the skateboarding sensation, there's a father missing his son, stuck in a whirlwind of emotions he doesn't seem equipped to handle. Is this just another sad tale of fame's cruel flipside, or can something be done to steer Margera back on track? Before we skate further down this road, we'd like to point out that Turned Up News doesn't endorse or recommend any forms of self-destruction or illegal substance abuse. We're simply serving you the hot scoop as it unfolds. In the digital age, it's almost as though we're living in an episode of Black Mirror. Celebrities airing their dirty laundry and raw emotions online, becoming their own worst enemies. What's the solution here, folks? Mental health support for public figures. More laws to control the wild, wild west that is social media. What's your take on this, dear readers? It's clear that Margera is in a dark place right now, and while his pledge to self-destruct over being denied access to his son is concerning, we hope the appropriate authorities are alerted and steps are taken to ensure his safety and well-being. We aren't here to play judge, jury, or executioner. We're just here to bring you the news and stimulate some thought-provoking convo. So, here's our parting question for you. In a world where personal tragedies are played out in real time for all to see, how can we move from being passive spectators to active helpers? Where does the responsibility lie? Should social media companies play a bigger role in providing mental health resources and crisis intervention? Share your thoughts, folks.